And now for our next news special report.
In this special report, we're diving into a story that's setting the political world ablaze. Christie, a seasoned player in the Republican field, has hit an unexpected roadblock on his path to the White House. Imagine gearing up for a marathon only to find out you've missed the starting gun. That's exactly what happened to Christie in Maine's GOP primary for the 2024 election. His campaign, once seen as a stronghold, now faces a reality check, but this isn't just about signatures and ballots. It's a tale of political maneuvering, strategic miscalculations, and the harsh realities of presidential campaigning. As we peel back the layers of this developing story, you'll find there's more at stake than just one candidate's dream. So stay with us for a special report that's not just informative, but essential in understanding the dynamics of American politics, and you don't want to miss our final thought where we tie it all together. This is one story you need to hear from start to finish. Now, folks, before we dive into Christie's campaign conundrum, let's talk about something crucial. You know how we deliver top-notch news every day? That's thanks to our sponsors, like the remarkable anti-aging solution. Think of Christie's struggle and to get on Maine's ballot as a quest for the ultimate solution, much like our search for the fountain of youth. There's no magic pill in politics, just as there's no miracle cure for aging. But we have found something close, a special type of collagen. It's like gathering those essential signatures for your skin, keeping it elastic and youthful. Get 53% off now at healthwithgary.com and experience the difference yourself. Now back to Christie's campaign and the battle for ballot access. In a surprising twist in the race to the White House, Christie, the former governor of New Jersey and a key figure in Republican politics, has stumbled in his pursuit of the presidency. His campaign has failed to secure a spot on Maine's GOP primary ballot for the 2024 election. This news is not just a bump in the road, it's a significant detour in Christie's political journey. Pardon me, I'm still sick, so. Now, the Maine primary is set for March 5th, 2024, requires each candidate to submit 2,000 verified in-state signatures. Christie's campaign, however, fell short, managing to get only 844 certified names. Now, the shortfall is not just a numerical gap, it's a glaring misstep in a process that is fundamental to the mechanisms of our republic. So let's break down what this means. In politics, as in life, the basics matter. Gathering signatures is a fundamental step akin to lacing up your boots for a hike. And Christie's failure here raises questions about the effectiveness of his campaign machine. Is it a symptom of a broader issue within his team, or is it isolated oversight? Now, this misstep has opened the door to scrutiny and speculation. A campaign that cannot perform the basic task of signature collection might struggle with more complex challenges of a presidential campaign. It's like building a house. If the foundation is shaky, what does it say about the rest of the structure? Now, Christie's team has responded, claiming that over 6,000 signatures were actually collected and submitted. They attribute the shortfall to a procedural error in the signature review process and have confirmed that the matter is under appeal. Now, this response, while potentially valid, doesn't absolve the campaign of its responsibility to ensure that all aspects of the electoral process are meticulously followed. It's a lesson in accountability and attention to detail. Quality is essential in any leader. Now, the candidates who have successfully made the ballot in Maine include both Republican and Democrat names. Among the Republicans are Donald J. Trump, Doug Burgum, Nikki Haley, Ron DeSantis, and Ryan Binkley, and Vivek Ramaswamy. The inclusion of these candidates and the exclusion of Christie reshapes the landscape of the primary. It's a political chess game, and Christie's absence from the board alters the dynamics of the game. Christie now has a 5-day window to challenge the decision in Maine in the Superior Court. This legal avenue, while available, is a path fraught with uncertainty. Legal battles in politics can be long, arduous, and more importantly, distracting. They divert resources and focus away from the primary goals of the campaign. It's akin to a runner who's to stop and tie his shoelaces mid-race. Valuable time is lost, and momentum is broken. Moreover, any registered voter in Maine has the right to file a challenge against the validity of a primary petition. This right an essential component of our electoral process, adds another layer of complexity to Christie's situation. It's not just about convincing a court, it's about maintaining public trust and credibility. In light of his campaign's difficulties in Maine, Christie is still vying for the 2024 Republican nomination, shared his insights on the unpredictable nature of the presidential race. Speaking on Face the Nation, Christie acknowledged former President Trump's lead in early polls, cautioned against premature predictions. His statement, "Anyone trying to predict this is just shooting in the dark," reflects his pragmatic view on the volatile political landscape. Let's watch.
Because you told CNN over Thanksgiving you will stay in the race through the convention, which would put you into the summer months. Does the field need to consolidate to beat Donald Trump, which you say is one of your prime motivations in running?
Look, this field has already consolidated more than any non-incumbent field in this century, Margaret. Back this time, 8 years ago, we had 13 candidates still in the race. At this time back, in 2011, we had 8 candidates in the race. And this time back in 2007, we had 9 candidates in the race. Mm-hmm. And so this field has consolidated significantly, and I suspect it will consolidate more after folks vote in Iowa and New Hampshire.
But isn't it a little bit different that you have the 45th president of the United States running, a known entity who has this automatic platform? It's just a different model. It's a different case.
Yeah, the other thing that makes it different, Margaret, is he's got 91 counts of an indictment against him. The day before Super Tuesday, he's going to start a criminal trial where his former chief of staff and one of the founders of the Freedom Caucus is going to testify that he committed crimes on his watch and was directed to commit crimes by Donald Trump. Yeah. There's a lot of things different about this, and that's why anybody trying to predict this is just shooting in the dark.
But why hasn't that turned off the GOP electorate? When you look at CBS polling and others, he is leading, as you know. And then, I mean, you've made clear when some of the other competitors are using really harsh rhetoric that you think that should disqualify them. Why hasn't that extreme rhetoric turned the GOP off of these other candidates either?
Well, look, first off, I don't think you know exactly what's going to happen at all until people vote. Look, if we listen to all the polling, Margaret, Hillary Clinton would be in her second term. So I don't believe that polling is nearly as reliable as it used to be, and I don't believe that people tell the truth to pollsters. Mm-hmm. And so at the end of the day, everybody's trying to make these decisions now are just wrong. Let's remember something. In the Republican primary in 2007, you know who was winning at this time in 2007? Mitt Romney. You know who was winning at this time in 2011? Newt Gingrich. And winning this time in 2015 was Ben Carson. I don't remember any of those presidencies, Margaret. So, in my view, we can't worry about that kind of stuff. What we need to worry about is the direction this country is going in. And most people don't agree with it. And if you don't agree with the direction of the country, why would you vote for either Trump or Biden, who have put us in this direction?
Mm-hmm. Despite the ballot setback, Christie's comments showcase his resilience and understanding that the road to the White House is fraught with uncertainty and requires adaptability. Well, let's take a step back and look at the broader implications of this development. The exclusion of Christie from Maine's GOP primary is not just about one candidate or one state, it's a microcosm of the larger political landscape. As we gear up for the 2024 election, every move, every decision, and every misstep will be under intense scrutiny. The stakes are high and the margin for error is low. Christie's plight also highlights the intricacies and challenges of political campaigning. It's a world where strategy, logistics, and public perception intertwine. A successful campaign is like a well-oiled machine, with every part working in harmony. When one cog fails, the whole machine can stutter. This incident also serves as a reminder of the principles that underpin our electoral system. The requirement for verified signatures is not a mere formality, it's a safeguard. It ensures that only those candidates with genuine grassroots support make it to the ballot. It's a filter that upholds the integrity of our elections. As we consider Christie's next step, it's important to remember that in politics as in life, resilience is key. A setback, however significant, is not the end of the road. It's an opportunity to regroup, reassess, and perhaps recalibrate. For Christie, this could be a moment to reflect on the strengths and weaknesses of his campaign and make the necessary adjustments. In the world of politics, narratives can change rapidly, and today's setback can be tomorrow's comeback story. Christie, with his experience and political acumen, is certainly capable of bouncing back, but it will require strategic thinking, robust planning, and perhaps most importantly, a connection with the grassroots. As we move closer to the 2024 election, the race for the GOP nomination is heating up. The field is crowded and the competition is fierce. Every candidate is vying for attention, support, and ultimately votes. In this high-stakes environment, there's little room for error. Christie's situation is a stark reminder of that reality. Now, Christie's exclusion from Maine's GOP primary is more than just about signatures and ballots. It's a tale of political ambition, strategic miscalculations, and the relentless nature of American politics. As we continue to monitor the story, one thing is clear: the road to the White House is long and winding, and only the most prepared will survive the journey. If you got value from this report, tap subscribe. Stay informed, stay engaged, and let's navigate this political journey together. So, ladies and gentlemen, Chris Christie's omission from Maine's GOP primary ballot is more than a political misstep. It's a profound reminder of the core values in our republic. In our system, every detail counts. Every rule matters. It's not enough to have ambition and name recognition. A candidate must demonstrate organizational competence and grassroots support. This incident underscores the importance of diligence and precision in the political arena. It's a lesson in the democratic process, where every step, every signature carries weight. The story also reflects the broader narrative of our political landscape. It's a landscape where resilience and adaptability are indispensable. Christie's challenge now is not just about legal battles or gathering signatures. It's about proving his mettle as a leader who can navigate the complexities of a presidential campaign. As Americans, we should pay close attention to these developments. They offer us valuable insights into the qualities required of those who aspire to lead our nation. In a republic as diverse and dynamic as ours, these lessons are not just for the candidates, but for all of us as we continue to shape the future of our great nation.
Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. Now keep up your quest for truth with this next news report. And if you found our channel enlightening, join the millions who agree with you. Tap subscribe. Thank you for watching the Next News Network.